House of Payne, he takes on the Lifeguard. What a way to kick off Dream On. Man, oh man. What's up, Jake? Where'd he go? Love that kid. The Lifeguard never at a loss of words with that whistle. The whistle does the talking. Chris House of Payne's not having it. He just slaps the whistle right out of his mouth. Chris House of Payne, he's ready to fight. Of course, the Lifeguard, he debuted in Queens at Empire State Strike Back, and he won the Suicidal Six-Way in his first match ever. He has a backup whistle. Of course he has a backup whistle. Looks like Chris House of Payne's about to put that whistle where the sun don't shine if he's not careful. You can believe that. And we're underway here, folks. Fans chanting, "Save us, Lifeguard," early on in this match here. In that Suicidal Six-Way in Queens, the Lifeguard scored the winning victory when he dove off the top rope with a big leg drop to the back of the head of Pat Buck, the Rawway Ram, for the 1-2-3. And here, jockeying for positioning early in this match, Chris House of Payne coming out to the ring with little Jake. What a surprise that was. That's got to be his inspiration. It's great to see him back on a PWS live event. He's a popular young rising star here at PWS. He, of course, defeated yours truly, Alex Reynolds, at PWS Proving Ground back in March. Definitely hit one of the biggest victories in his young career. After Alex Reynolds' despicable actions, first he came out on crutches, faking an injury. Then he talked smack on little Jakey. Man, oh man, Alex Reynolds got what he deserved there. And Chris House of Payne made sure that family comes first, and he stuck up for his nephew. The action, fast and furious early on here. Both men jockeying for position. And a beautiful arm drag from Chris House of Payne. To the approval of the capacity crowd here tonight in Monroe, New Jersey. It's a new venue, same great action that can only be provided on iPPV. Compliments of Pro Wrestling Syndicate. A clothesline ducked by the Lifeguard. The Lifeguard pulls both legs, and he's gonna surf him. Did he just surf Chris House of Payne? Man, oh man. And he slams his head viciously into that top turnbuckle. Lifeguard here, just vicious blow right to the head, in control of this match now. Oh, how many whistles does this guy have? Blows a second whistle for a second turnbuckle. It's a third turnbuckle. Oh! This isn't a four corners match, folks. And Chris House of Payne is letting him know that too. Slings him into the corner and turnbuckle, but an elbow right to the jaw of Chris Payne. Chris Payne with a swinging neck breaker and a beauty. Near fall, but only a 2 count, as our referee Hash Brown. Reversal from the left. Textbook drop kick right in the middle of the squared circle. He hooks the leg in the cover. Chris House of Payne still has plenty left in the tank, especially with little Jakey looking on here, making his PWS debut on iPPV tonight, coming out with Chris Payne, of course. The Lifeguard, just stepping right on the forehead. He's basically cleaning the bottom of his shoes with Chris House of Payne's forehead. The Lifeguard, he's definitely cocky, brash, and arrogant, but I mean, he sure as heck backs it up. I mean, you go into your debut match in Queens and you get the W. I mean, who's gonna stop him from being cocky, brash, and arrogant? I mean, that's what this business is built on. You come in here, you gotta make a name for yourself. Nobody gives you anything here. You gotta earn it. And a sleeper hold out of nowhere, but what a great counter from the Lifeguard. Seems to have an answer for everything that Chris House of Payne has thrown at him. And a sleeper of his own. Hash Brown's checking closely. It's not a chokehold, and Chris Payne saying no, he doesn't give up. Of course he's not going to give up. He's got the power of the fans behind him. He's got the power of little Jake with him. Man, oh man. That's not stopping the Lifeguard from wrenching on that neck. Oh, they're exchanging chops back and forth. Oh, these are the days I'm glad I'm over here at the commentary table and not in that square circle with these behemoths of the ring. Oh man, what a European forearm right to the face, stiffed him hard, and a back elbow from Chris House of Payne. Beautiful leg lariat for the cover. Lifeguard barely able to kick out here. And now the Lifeguard's where he doesn't want to be in that corner. Stomping away at the midsection is Chris House of Payne. Slings him opposite corner. Here he comes full force. But Lifeguard ducks it. They're battling from the apron here. And a slingshot body splash from Chris House of Payne. Beautiful high flying maneuver. Covers him. And there you go. There's the great ring presence. For a young man that just debuted last month, he really does have a great awareness of the ring. Putting his foot in that bottom rope, that'll break the count every time. Hash Brown in perfect positioning to make the right call. This match continues live on iPPV, courtesy of highspots.com. Oh! And what an ace crusher from the Lifeguard, and he's swimming to the cover. Man, that American Crawl can only get you so far, but it might have taken a little bit too long for him to go for the cover. He might have had a three if he just went over there instead of swimming over to Chris Payne. Chris Payne now with a full Nelson slam right to the mat. And that could be it, folks. One. Did you see the impact that the neck and head of the Lifeguard hit the ring? I can't believe that he was conscious to kick out of that hellacious full Nelson slam. From the second turnbuckle down, the leg drop, nobody's home. This could be the opening that the Lifeguard's looking for. I don't know. Lifeguard's looking for his life vest. For the cover now. Both men are down. Action continuing here in our opening match. What a way to kick off Pro Wrestling Syndicate Dream On. The summertime has barely started and things are heating up hot and heavy here at PWS. We got a lot of shows coming up in the next couple months. Announcements to be made on our website, ProWrestlingSyndicate.com. Always available to tweet us on Twitter. The hashtag is, follow us on Twitter at ProWRESyndicate.com. Lifeguard to the outside of the ring. Oh, he's looking for his life preserver. Oh wait, what's he got here? He doesn't want the life preserver. He's got that flotation device. He's jockeying for position on that life. Support right there from Hash Brown. Oh, if he hits him, it's going to be a disqualification. Oh, he covers him. No, the Lifeguard can't get the cover. Chris House of Payne, he kicks out of it even after the Lifeguard tried some shady tactics by holding on to that rope. Full Nelson slam. Oh my God, with authority. Goes for the cover. Oh. What a matchup here. What's keeping these two men going? Lifeguard, Chris House of Payne laying it all on the line. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Your uncle's, he's battling hard. He's battling hard. Oh, Lifeguard's got that the flotation device. Oh, he's trying to hold on. Oh, Hash Brown kicks it out of his hands. 1, 2, he gets Oh, what a win. Ring the bell.
Chad Castle here ringing the bell. I'm a man of multi-talents, double duty, just like yourself.
Well, get to it. Where were you for the first match? Better late than never, Chad.
I was conducting a little interview backstage with my man, New Jack. When New Jack holds a blade to your throat and tells you he's ready for an interview, you kind of don't have many options.
Enough said. Here we go. Double team tactics from the Heavenly Bodies.
Quickly trying to draw the ball out of his brain. They came out looking hot. Heavenly Bodies, smart idea. Hold him upside down and make him question his decisions.
Ruthless Ray Smith in a lot of trouble early on here in this match. The Heavenly Bodies looked absolutely outstanding in Queens at PWS Empire State Strike Back when they defeated the Southside Players Club of the Magnum Mo Sexton and Hollywood Joe Hardway to be #1 contenders to be in this spot in this match right now.
That's absolutely right. And their newfound bad attitude not only got them a victory, but they might have even eliminated some opponents. It looks like there's some controversy among the members of the Southside Players Club.
But Black Hollywood fighting back here. As the Donna Desire slung into Gigolo, Dustin.
Going for a monkey flip, it looks like.
Monkey flipping a beauty from Ruthless Ray Smith.
Keeping the attention on Justin here. Hip toss. Center of the ring.
Black Hollywood, of course, winning those coveted tag team titles at Supercard Night 1 in that great Fatal 4-Way elimination, Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match that was one photo finish that saw them pin Damian Gibbs from Reality Check.
This is, nastily tossed outside of the ring by Ruthless Ray Smith. That was ruthless indeed.
Black Hollywood clearing the ring after a shaky start there. GMC's checking on his meal tickets.
They're back in control here, much to the surprise and the delight of the PWS crowd.
You hear this? Is Hollywood. Man, oh man.
Black Star's flying through the sky.
But he gets caught. What's Ray Smith gonna do?
He's got backup, his tag team partner, Moonsault. Oh my goodness.
I think GMC caught some of that too. Everybody's down.
I think there's some drool hanging out of GMC.
We gotta see a replay of this. Look at the height that Ruthless Ray Smith gets. Unbelievable. GMC definitely got caught up in that. He was the 7-pin.
I wish I could see a million replays of that.
Man, oh man. It actually continues at ringside here. They throw him back in. They know that they're gonna have to win this match in the ring.
There's a towel in that ring. They might want to wave it.
I hope not.
Double teaming on the Gigolo.
Now, of course, the Heavenly Bodies will christen the Heavenly Bodies by Doctor of Desire, Dr. Tom Pritchard himself at Supercard Night #2.
That's a stamp of authenticity right there.
Absolutely. And the three of them teamed up together and defeated the Rock and Roll Express of Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, along with the Big O. The Big O being pinned by Dr. Tom, so Dr. Tom got back his coveted Texas Heavyweight Championship.
It was very important to him. He brought that back to the Texas State, representing it proudly. Ray Smith is trying to fight out of the corner here. He finally gets a little leverage and throws Dustin back into the corner and throwing some shoulder blocks in midsection, weaken him up. Dustin reverses it, shot to the face. Referee reprimanding him for a closed fist.
Oh, look at that, the shoulder thrown right into that solid steel post right there. That was brutal, Chad. This newfound confidence that GMC has brought to these guys, along with the christening of the name from Dr. Tom, this has been a new team right here. I mean, these guys are absolutely on point, on their game. We could be seeing new tag team champions right here.
Kick out at 2.
Corey Price says only a 2 count. Near fall, but not the full 3 count.
These men certainly have a whole new look. Not just new tights, but new haircuts. They're streamlined, they match. They look like a whole new unit out here. GMC is actually trying to do his best. Ooh, as we fall silent for that slap.
GMC never wants me to announce these guys. He says that I'm not worthy to announce these guys. You know what? They're your guys, absolutely. You sign the checks for these guys, you can do whatever you want. If you notice, GMC's at ringside, he's already holding up the tag team title.
He's been carrying that around the whole time.
Yeah,
I don't think he's supposed to.
Yeah, it's GMC though. He grabbed my microphone, he's gonna grab the title. Right now, they're really doing a number on Ruthless Ray Smith. Black Star Shawn Edwards just looks on. There's not much he can do right now, Chad.
They threw Ray Smith in the center and switched the momentum and brought him right back into the turnbuckle. Now violently dropping a knee right to his sternum. Knocking the air out of him, but he had a little gasp in him, kick out at 3.
Well, certainly the Heavenly Bodies have proved that they can win a big match. Now can they prove that they can win the big one? That's what I'm talking about. They were named #1 contenders by earning that victory over Southside Players Club, but you know, they're still one main victory away from that goal that every tag team that comes here should be after, and that's these tag team championships.
That should be the goal of every wrestling tag team in America today. Ooh.
And it looked like he was going for a delayed suplex. Instead, he just throws his gut over the top rope.
That's going to tear your knee, tear your quad as you hit that rope. Black Star Shawn Edwards tried to jump in and break up the pin there. Takes a right fist right to the jaw for his troubles. He's desperately got to get in there and tag his partner. He needs to relieve his partner from taking this abuse and fly through the air and do the athletic kicks that Black Star Shawn Edwards is known for.
No doubt. Well, it looks like GMC left one of the titles over here, but he's still got the other one in his hand.
That's a big man.
Maybe it was too heavy to hold both of them. He hasn't been working out enough, maybe. I don't know.
He doesn't lift things above his head very often.
But here we go. This action continues. The Dawn of Desire, Desirable Dustin, full force. It looks like he's about to charge the corner to Ruthless Ray Smith. Oh, but nobody's home, getting a taste of his own medicine. His shoulder slams that same solid steel ring post.
Well said, David Adams.
And there's the Hollywood chants once again, Chad.
Fan favorites here. They certainly want to see Ruthless Ray Smith get that top tag into his high-flying tag team partner.
He's going to need to if they're going to want to retain these belts in their first championship defense since winning them at Supercard Night 1.
Here he comes.
There it is!
He's looking to cut the bodies down with some scissor kicks.
Black Star Shawn Edwards, Gigolo's down, the Dawn of Desire stagger. Both men are down, the Heavenly Bodies in trouble now. Shawn Edwards building momentum now in this match.
He's a summer action hero like Will Smith. Sunset flip now, trying to get a pin. We've got some cheating with the referee's back turn, the Heavenly Bodies. Drop kick by Ray Smith has his partner's back.
Oh, here comes the cover. Come on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corey Price being distracted.
Oh my goodness, on the outside.
It's breaking loose
We've
here.
broken the guardrails.
That didn't take long.
Some of the Ray Smith is sitting in the front row with some of the fans here. Black Star Shawn Edwards is trying to keep this match in control inside the ring.
He had that match won, but Corey Price was distracted by GMC. Once again, GMC is a manager. He doesn't belong up on the ropes like that.
There we go, get him down.
He just hit the floor the hard way.
Schoolboy.
Roll him up.
You gonna learn.
Ow.
Oh, a kick out.
And GMC once again not learning his lesson, back up on the ring apron.
The referee's going to have to just toss him out of here. I mean, there's no reason. Having a referee license is one thing, but he is not a competitor.
Both these men, Black Hollywood, have vowed to be fighting champions, and they've already won this match pretty much twice in my eyes now. GMC, man. 2
clean pinfalls that GMC distracted the referee from. Let's see if the ref can focus here. Center of the ring is where his eyes need to be.
Oh my God, did you see that?
It looked like one of the bodies. Was it one of the bodies with the tag fight?
He sure did, just slammed him right in the head. And we got new tag team champions.
What a hard-fought victory. They were rolling around like it was a Necro Butcher match. Shawn Edwards is trying to get him up. Justin was fighting out. And the brothers always know where each other are. Hit the Black Star right in the head with the tag team titles. Let the referee get back in position. 1, 2, 3, easy as that. That's how you win matches, folks. Winning matches gets you money, makes you famous. Disco Inferno is wearing his gold from straight out of 1975. Looks like he might have borrowed that from the Bee Gees.
Why wouldn't he? Absolutely.
I'm sure he's hanging backstage with all the hot musical acts.
The Disco Inferno, look at this gentleman right here. He looks to be in the best shape of his life. This guy looks like he's not gonna be missing a beat. It's great to have him back. See what I did there? Missing a beat. Staying alive. Oh. No, I guess it was a personal joke. I made myself laugh. But right
You're trying to freestyle over here, aren't you?
That's ugly. I'm like the guy on American Idol that gets kicked out in that first week when you laugh at everybody on television. It's really bad, dude.
He's very careful, very deliberate with his personal effects here.
Why shouldn't he? And our ring girl, Christina, he's entrusting her with this valuable accessories right here.
It's taken him 30 years to perfect his ensemble. He must not have them folded incorrectly or put out of order when they go back in his bag.
Well, our ring girl, Christina, looks like she's enjoying herself. Oh, Colt's having a little fun with her right here.
She's got to get it. She needs to be faster than that.
Oh, she walked away.
Poor sport. Oh, my goodness.
There we go. Disco Inferno, the time for fun and games is over. He used that little opportunity of Colt teasing the ring girl to his advantage.
But I love fun and games, David Adams.
Well, there comes the time for fun and games. There comes the time for business. And Disco Inferno, he came to PWS because he knows that this is the best right here that pro wrestling on the indie scene can offer. Our fans, our loyal fan base knows it. Disco Inferno, he's a legend of the sport. He knows what's up.
He doesn't want to call it a comeback, but we might have to.
Oh, look at that vicious back elbow from the Disco Inferno.
Some slick hip swiveling going on.
Absolutely.
He certainly does look to be a little pissed off tonight. If you look at his right fist, I believe that's a taped fist. I don't believe that Disco Inferno has ever utilized that technique before.
What was that? It looks like Colt Cabana definitely...
A little rapid cranial massage.
Wrapping the legs around the face there. And a roll-up here, but only a 2 count. He's got a top wrist lock applied to Disco Inferno now. Senior official Brett Lauderdale on top of the action here.
Disco reverses it now.
Back and forth action. These guys have studied each other, that's for darn sure.
Some nice footwork together. And Colt flips him over, and Disco lands on his back. He wasn't ready for that move. Arm pin behind him, headlock now by Colt Cabana. Little noogie action, messing the hair. Disco Inferno is very upset by that. Colt back with the headlock. Little noogie action again.
Are noogies legal in pro wrestling?
They're legal, but they're frowned upon.
Okay, I was just checking. It's just fun to say the word sometimes, noogie. Side headlock applied. Oh, wow, look at that. And he just whips the head back onto the ring. Whiplash. And Colt Cabana getting down, getting jiggy with it.
I don't think Disco appreciates being mocked. He does not. Slapping the taste right out of Colt's mouth, slapping the smile off his face. Colt looks a little stern here. Uh-oh. Bailing out of that ring, Disco Inferno. Hoof it, son, hoof it.
He might be playing into Disco's game right here. Disco tries to close on him as he gets back in the ring. Oh, look at that knee right to the midsection.
Colt ducked the clothesline, but Disco dropped low again.
And that drop kick right to the leg, right to the knee. Disco Inferno, a mat technician, he knows how to get the advantage on a man, especially the caliber of Colt Boom Boom Cabana. Man, oh man, you take out the leg. That is definitely a good start to a victory here at PWS.
Once again, twisting that knee and driving it to the mat. You find something that works, you stick with it. A little hip swiveling. Again, spiking Colt Cabana's knee down to the center of the mat. He has no ropes to reach for to relieve the leverage. He is prone right now at the feet of Disco Inferno, the quick moving feet. Colt Cabana's not happy. Some fans are laughing at the abuse he's taken here. Some of these fans just can't help themselves. They like to see a superstar get kicked in the inner thigh, as Disco Inferno is doing.
And Colt Cabana, of course, he's trying to get a little bit of an extra victory here. He lost at Supercard Night 1.
It was a high-profile match for the. Yeah, you're right. It was a high-profile match for the PWS title, so there's no shame in losing that match. But the last thing he wants to do is put double back-to-back losses here. He definitely wants a victory.
He took 2 cocky Kevin Matthews to the brink of defeat, but he couldn't kick out of a LTG, a second LTG. He kicked out of the first one, but 2 proved to be too much. For the 1-2-3, Kevin Matthews still your PWS heavyweight champion.
Disco could have gone for a pinfall attempt right there, but he chose not to. Followed up well with the swinging neck breaker.
And this could be it. 1.
So far, he's caused a lot of damage to Colt Cabana's knee. He tried to whip Colt Cabana into the corner, and Colt simply just fell. Prone on the mat now. Trying to beg off a little bit, perhaps. Oh, and he kicks Disco out of the ring.
Disco right in front of us here.
Disco halts his momentum a little bit. He doesn't take any bad fall. Climbing back up now, trying to get back in the battle of the ring. Ooh, takes a right fist.
These fans have been back and forth who they like. Now they're in for Colt Cabana.
Well, we know that they love Colt Cabana, but they certainly are enjoying seeing Disco Inferno back in action, as we all are.
He just used the arm to sling him across the ring and bring him back in the ring the hard way here. And now Colt Cabana building momentum.
Nice block there by Colt Cabana, using those elbows. That's a second punch. 3, 4.
He's winding it up.
Wind up for the power elbow. Ooh.
And that bionic elbow.
He had a lot of leverage on there, but Disco was able to roll over and push those legs off of him. Swinging wildly now.
Disco goes for that kick right to the midsection, Chad.
He's smiling now. What do you think he's going to do?
Oh, try and wake up Disco Inferno if he wasn't already. And he just slams the face right into the mat. This could be it.
That schnoz has got to be flattened. Pushed to one side, perhaps.
Are you trying to say that the Disco Inferno has a big nose, Chad?
I was just saying that he might have been able to avoid a pinfall attempt if he rolled over onto his face.
Well, he definitely just kicked out on 2.5. This match continues. And a Russian leg sweep and a beauty from Disco Inferno.
That was very slick by him. I think he was waiting for Colt to throw him off the ropes again. He was anticipating that.
Oh, could he be going for the Village People's elbow? I think he is.
Oh, the Village People's elbow. We love it.
And nobody's home.
If he had hit that, that would have been over.
He got the YMC, but he missed the A.
Colt Cabana's going for the nap time. Throws Disco off. And the flying asshole.
Oh, and he
got it.
It's been an awfully long time since Reality Check was here in the ring all together.
They're building an army, Chad.
Seems like they had a new member every week.
I think it was long overdue. See, since we all got together, we've been doing nothing but whooping ass and collecting titles here in the PWS. My name is Kevin Matthews, and I am the only 3-time PWS heavyweight champion. This right here is the notorious Devon Moore, the only 2-time Majestic 12 tournament winner and 2-time PWS champion. These 2 individuals are Damian Gibbs and Dave Destruction, the 2 premier students. Give them a round of applause, they deserve it. The 2 premier students here at the Pro Wrestling Syndicate Training Center and the future PWS Tag Team Champions of the world. I'd like to introduce the man who was once known as Checkman, but the real-life baby brother of Alex Reynolds, the future Tri-State champion and potentially the future heavyweight champion, Kyle Brad Reynolds.
They just keep getting stronger and stronger.
And how could I forget, of course, my real-life girlfriend and the newest member, and by far the hottest chick on this planet, Shelly Martinez.
Shelly Martinez joining Reality Check. Man, we saw how that all went down in Queens.
And without further ado, the man who's going to take out Dan Moff tonight, one of my sincerest best friends.
He just grabbed the mic from Kevin Matthews.
Haven't seen that before.
Yours truly, Alex Reynolds, ladies and gentlemen. Best friend ever, Chance.
Kev, quick question. All of a sudden, it's we in Reality Check. I mean, you just said the future PWS Tag Team Champs. Didn't you promise that they would be champions like months ago?
Ooh,
And now speaking of titles,
Wonder where this is coming from.
where were you? Where were you when I lost my tri-state title to Starman? Where were you? And now you bring in this hussy?
Oh man. Yeah, that's his real life girlfriend.
I'm dead serious, Kevin.
It's got a little personal right here, Chad.
I've had enough of this. I've had enough.
They're all wearing the same colors. I don't think they're on the same
your
team.
championship. Okay, you want to talk about all of us having gold? The way I see it, you're the only one with gold right now.
Hold on. This is something we could have done online. This is something we could have done on the phone. Hell, you could have text messaged me this crap. We didn't have to come here to Monroe, New Jersey to air out your personal issues with me. I knew about none of this, and you want to make this personal. Let me ask you something, Alex Reynolds. Now that the whole world knows about this, what the hell are you going to do about it?
I gotta agree with Cal. This ought to be good.
New Jack getting a little love for his tailor.
It is an awesome suit.
I was a pimp in my past life.
You're damn right.
He still is.
He's a pimp.
The Prince of Aesthetics wish he looked that good without a shirt on, as New Jack does in a suit.
Let's get something straight right quick. Me and you got something in common. You been to the clinic lately?
Oh.
Can't predict where New Jack's going.
Negative.
Wherever he wants.
Now y'all two got an issue, which I personally don't give, put your hands over your ears, little boy, a shit about.
That's very responsible of New Jack, self-censoring like that.
Now, if you want to text him a situation and you want to email him a situation, nobody in this audience really gives a shit.
Earmuffs, ladies and gentlemen, earmuffs.
And because I am the commissioner until this show is over, guess what? I make the rules.
You're damn right.
That's a scary premise.
So if I hand you this and say, you got to stab him in the head with it to win, sorry, Kevin. So this is what we gonna do. You got to fight him. If he beats the Danny dude, I don't fucking know his name, the big nigga on the steroids.
Alex Reynolds takes on Dan Moff tonight.
You got to fight him. The one with the thick ass neck and the shoulders and
The Boricua Beast.
So he just said if he can beat Dan Moff, he gets to face Kevin Matthews for the title? That's if Kevin Matthews can survive Anthony Nese.
Now here's my deal. Here are the rules to y'all's match. There aren't any.
New Jack put it out there. No rules.
Flying shit. If y'all gotta wrestle, there are no rules. Well, you wrestle Tony Nese and Tony Nese, there's still no rules. And if you happen to see him in the parking lot, beat the shit out of him because y'all got this text internet thing going on, and I still ain't with it.
New Jack does not love those
He don't care what Kevin Matthews faces. There's no rules no matter what.
I don't.
Kevin Matthews is like, can I have the microphone?
You gotta ask politely when New Jack is holding it. He just turns away,
Don't tell
smacking
me,
away.
look, this is my time. Look at me. I look like a pimp from a fashion show. Give it up to Ron Simmons. Damn. Give it up to Stan Hansen. Badass motherfucker all day.
New Jack is
Give
showing
it up to
Reality
Fat
Check a lot of
Ugly Bitches.
disrespect right now. Reality Check has some heat boiling over in this ring. And New Jack is talking about anybody but their issues because he just does not care.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Only every other word,
I
New Jack.
I know the words to my song. I rap that motherfucker all the way to the back.
Now, here's the deal. Don't start it. You and Tony who?
Are you saying that my match with Tony Nese is a no disqualification match? Is that what you're trying to spit out?
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying if he beats Dan Moff tonight, then he's the #1 contender to my title.
That's what I tried to say.
Yeah, that's what we all understood.
I understood it perfectly the first time, didn't you?
Yeah, and that's what New Jack just explained. We were all listening.
Who say? Ain't nobody out here. The enemy guys, y'all say, y'all got a mess now. Now, you get the hell out of here.
Did you just say that the 4-on-4?
You get out of here.
Starman has put this team together himself. It's his hand-picked team. But
This
I do believe,
is a 4-on-4 elimination match.
I do believe he'll let the Blue
Reality
Meanie
Check's
take the lead.
opponents currently in the ring. The Blue Meanie, Fallah, the Drunken Swashbuckler, along with Salty the Deckhand, and the reigning Tri-State Champion, Starman. The first team to eliminate all members of the opposing team will be declared the victors.
There's a lot of bodies in this match. We'll remind everybody who's in action as they get in the ring. It looks like the Savage Fallah Bahh is going to start it off for the Starman team. His official birth name is Fallah. Bahh is kind of a nickname attached to him because of his rampant yell, repetitive yell of Bahh over and over again.
Well, I'll tell you what, Fallah looked like a boss in Queens at PWS Empire State Strike Back when he defeated the big deal Craig Steele, and he defeated him pretty decisively. I was impressed.
Two heavy hitters going at it, and Fallah Bahh.
And one half of Destruction and Seduction, the Prince of Aesthetics, Damian Gibbs.
He does not want to hook up with Fallah here. He thinks that he is so good looking, he should only have to compete against other good looking wrestlers.
He definitely has quite the ego. During the pre-show, during the signings, he had 9 different 8x10s to give out to people to autograph and sign.
That goes for about every month he's been in the business.
Pretty much. And what a big back body drop from the big man.
Massive power from Fallah here. Looks a little confused almost about how to follow up.
And what a big announcement made by PWS Commissioner tonight. New Jack, Anthony Nese versus Kevin Matthews, no disqualification. And Alex Reynolds versus Dan Moff, #1 contender match. Winner's gonna get a championship match against either Kevin Matthews or Alex or Anthony Nese.
Both of those men are great competitors, and they would both deserve a title shot.
And Starman tagging in Blue Meanie.
Maybe a little battering ram action here.
Boom, and the Prince is in trouble.
And the Prince tags his partners as he falls down. Battering ram action filtering through all of Reality Check.
There goes Kyle Reynolds. Devon
Nice.
Moore put outside. Dave Destruction's Sturch retreating to the ring apron. Blue Meanie is cleaning house.
He is the champion of Pepperland. And he's bringing that big blue mane. He's eating some elbows.
And of course, he's a founding father of the BWO, the Blue World Order.
That's absolutely right. And throws the Prince down on the back of his
For the
neck.
cover,
Going
do
for
we have
a
our
pin.
first elimination? No. Sorry, first, this isn't one pinfall to a finish. You got to eliminate an entire team for your team to win this match.
Just like the NBA Finals, it's best 4 out of 7. Right here, you got to get 4 pinfalls in order to win this match.
And the Drunken Swashbuckler in the ring now. He brought his deckhand with him, Salty the Deckhand, to support him.
He moves really fluidly, like the way rum moves around inside a barrel. Easily sidestepped there. And wow, surprisingly pulled out head scissors.
And I never know if he's doing this because he's technically sound or if he's just drunk and lucky.
I know that he's drunk. He is very lucky. He's definitely just reacting to motions.
Oh, and that split-legged moonsault from the top rope. Nobody's home, though, thanks to notorious Devon Moore pulling his guy out of the way. Here comes the cover.
That was very smart of Devon Moore there, team player.
Well, Reality Check has always been one solid unit. This Alex Reynolds, Kevin Matthews thing literally came out of left field.
It really did. It's very surprising. Nobody's ever questioned the authority of Kevin Matthews before. He's the undisputed leader of Reality Check.
And here's Dave Destruction Sturch back in the ring for the first time since that disappointing loss from Destruction and Seduction at Supercard Night 1. Those guys were sure, they were positive they were walking out of Supercard with the PWS Tag Team titles.
I spoke with them earlier today trying to get an interview backstage. Damian Gibbs gave me a few words, and Destruction was almost too angry to even speak. He just yelled a few words, paced out of the room, came back in, yelled a few words. His match is, he's focused solely on hurting people tonight. He's upset he doesn't have another chance to claim gold.
And there's an aesthetic drop kick from the Prince.
Nice double team maneuver.
The Drunken Swashbuckler in trouble. Gibbs covers him. Fails to hook the leg though.
A little bit too cocky there. I think with the condition that Swashbuckler's in, walking into this match, sobriety-wise, you hook his legs and put him on his shoulders. I don't think he's kicking out of anything. That was a real mental lapse on Damian Gibbs' part, and he could fall victory to a pinfall, and he does. The Prince of Aesthetics is out of here. He's taking it out on Salty, the deckhand.
He's just beating the crap out of the deckhand. Oh, and look at that!
TDS drunkenly like a madman flying over. Flying somersault knocked and Prince right out.
Salty's down, the Prince is down, he's eliminated.
Starman's trying to help him to his feet.
Of course, Starman and the Swashbuckler victorious in Queens over Kyle Reynolds and Devon Moore. Now in the ring, the Blue Meanie, Kyle Reynolds turns around to his dismay. Look at that.
And he frightened Kyle Reynolds. Kyle didn't want to hook up with the Meanie, but he has to. Ooh, eating some right hands from the Meanie. Getting all of his weight behind it. Oh, poke to the eyes.
And also during the Swashbuckler is just following the Prince of Aesthetics back to the locker room there. Is the Swashbuckler gone too? Oh my God.
What, is he wasted? I didn't think he was eliminated.
Running power slam. Elimination.
The Pepper Land Warrior took the spice out of him on that one. Devon Moore wanted a piece of the Blue Meanie, but they reversed it now. Two heavy hitters bouncing him off the ropes. Double shoulder block, taking Devon Moore down.
That's a lot of weight right there, teaming up against a man that's about 180 pounds.
Starman is overwhelmed with joy right now. Samoan drop in the ring by Fallah, the Savage, and he's taken out by Destructor.
Destructor! Hey, gets him!
Oh my goodness.
Fallah.
Controversial pinfall, in my opinion. The referee allowing Destruction to get that pinfall. I don't remember seeing him get tagged in.
We already checked to do things on their own terms. Big man, it's all good, big man.
I'm not sure if Fallah understands where he needs to do. I think he's just hurt. He doesn't know that he's eliminated. He's just hurt. He's going to look for help.
Well, if I'm counting correctly, it looks like we're down to 2-on-2. Notorious Devon Moore with a split-legged moonsault. 1, 2, and the Meanie's eliminated.
That was almost too beautiful a maneuver from such a scumbag. Starman flying through space with a double drop kick.
That was a double missile drop kick, Chad. And he's building momentum. It's 1-on-2 now. The two-time Tri-State champion. He's got to take out both Dave Destruction Sturch and Notorious Devon Moore.
Destruction kicks out. Starman's still on a roll.
Devon Moore's a two-time PWS heavyweight champion, a two-time Majestic 12 tournament winner. However, Starman is PWS's first ever two-time Tri-State champion.
Starman just couldn't get Destruction up over his head for that power slam.
Oh, and the match continues. Starman, he's in a lot of trouble here, Chad. 1-on-2.
That was a tough kick out. Dave Destruction was on top of him with a lot of leverage, keeping his shoulders pressed to the mat. Ooh, violent headbutt. Starman's reeling, coming off the ropes. What's gonna happen? Oh, he reverses it. Throws Devon outside the ring. Now he can focus on Dave. Sidesteps him. Super kick right to the jaw. Going for the cover. He's got to do it. And he does.
And we're down to a 1-on-1 now.
Starman has evened it up. Now he's in there against former heavyweight champion Devon Moore. Spine buster by Devon.
This could be it. Goes for the cover. And Starman kicks out. Devon Moore with a springboard moonsault from the second rope. This has got to be it.
Starman reaching, trying to get his fans to clap for him, give him some power. Devon calling for a brain buster. Oh, in the air, reverses it to a small package.
And he
Starman
gets
gets the
him!
victory. What poor sports. And immediately the numbers game is coming. Reality check from the
Come
block
on.
room.
Starman wins this match, but just like they did to him in Queens,
This is
Man,
totally
oh, man.
unnecessary.
after Starman and the Swashbuckler beat Devon and Kyle Reynolds, they beat the snot out of Starman in Queens at Empire State Strike Back.
Just take the loss like a man and head to the back.
Hit him
Oh
in.
my goodness, we've got a superhero from the Nintendo universe.
It's
Little
Little
Mac.
It's Little Mac.
Little Mac with the super punch out.
From Punch Out. Oh my
He's
God.
winding up. Oh, uppercut.
Little Mac coming
Kyle
to
Brown
PWS.
has him. He ducks a clothesline from Devon Moore. Oh,
knocked
knockout.
him out. Knocked him out.
Little Mac is notorious. He's standing in the ring victorious.
He's
Coming
not
to Starman's
victorious.
aid.
Hold on, I'm going to tell you who's victorious.
The Savage Fallah Bahh. Man, evening up the odds with that super kick from space.
Look at that springboard moonsault though, but it wasn't enough. And look at this, the roll up from the Tri-State champion. Forget about it. Starman, the last man standing, winning it for his team here at PWS Dream On.
And
Little
here he
Mac,
comes. One of Starman's best friends recruited from the Nintendo universe. A Little Mac here
wait
to
a minute.
knock out the remaining members of Reality Check.
Look
Oh,
who just walked up to ringside.
we are joined at ringside by the legendary Ron Simmons. I wonder what he has to say about this collection of heroes. How will he sum this up? Almost.
I've seen a lot of ridiculous things, right, in my life, but I think this tops them all, and I'm often at a loss for words, so I just really can't think of anything to describe this, so I'm just gonna get out of the ring.
Speechless Ron Simmons.
Come
No
on, if you
words.
could sum up this circus in the ring in one word, what would you say? Come on. I could think of something.
Only Ron Simmons has the right words, the master linguist.
Well worth the wait. Damn is right.
Well said, Ron Simmons.
The fans love it. Ron Simmons, a true legend, former
And I
world
also,
heavyweight
want
champion.
to take this opportunity too now since I've retired, from the ring now, and it's always a good chance for me when I come back like this to thank all of you for over the years for coming out to watch me perform and be with guys like Stan Hansen,
Absolutely.
Thank you for a lot of wonderful years,
A gentleman, a scholar, a true legend of our sport. Ron Simmons, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Senior official Brett Lauderdale doing the honors as the referee. Side headlock applied from the newcomer here to PWS, RJ Brewer.
He slapped one opponent and slapped the side headlock on the other.
Leapfrog from Bonesaw. And the smell of gasoline still lingering from that chainsaw. A roll up from Pat Buck.
Pat Buck going for a quick victory. Very smart thing to do in a triple threat match. Bonesaw kicks him off. Sunset flip. He got him. Is he down for the 3? No. Bonesaw rolls out.
Pat Buck's a man of great pride, and he knows that it'll be a big thing to be the guy that takes the undefeated streak away from Bonesaw. Give him that first loss.
There's a lot at stake in this match. Bonesaw's, as you described it, undefeated streak. Pat Buck looking to show everybody that he's earned his,
Look at this mean streak of RJ Brewer, the newcomer here to PWS.
and he's looking with his newfound fame with the all the press coverage he's been getting lately. He's looking to show everybody that it's not just about the story of his views, but that he deserves all the recognition in the ring.
This guy has put together a former football player turned accomplished, and I mean very accomplished professional wrestler. He's known all over the world.
Nice high drop kick right to the chin of Bonesaw.
I mean, a lot of people can, like, you know, be like, oh, I was trained by so-and-so, I was trained by so-and-so. RJ Brewer was trained by Killer Kowalski. Oh, and what a drop kick from Bonesaw. Go for the cover.
RJ Brewer manages to kick out. Pat Buck gets himself back in the action with the midsection of the gut. Sunset flip over the ropes. Bonesaw's holding on.
Smart to hold on. And RJ Brewer disposes of him.
Tosses him right out of the ring.
Now we got a one-on-one match. That was smart by RJ Brewer.
Certainly was. No need to even mess with that one opponent. You have him on the ropes, toss him out.
Absolutely.
Ooh, Pat Buck with some kicks. Ooh.
He's got a kick arsenal up his sleeve. He always has, always will. It's great. Pat Buck, of course, he is the head trainer at the PWS school, co-owner of Pro Wrestling Syndicate with Eric Tapout.
He's in the ring 3, 4, 5 days a week. He's probably in the best shape of anybody on this roster.
Bonesaw trying to get back in the ring. RJ Brewer not even letting him do it. RJ Brewer thrown into Bonesaw.
Pat Buck with a 2-for-1 strike right
he
there.
looks like he's going to try and go for that dive. Let's see if he can do it. Suicide dive. The lifeguard's not here this time to whistle off and say no diving like he did in Queens at Empire State Strike Back.
There was no stopping that one. Pat Buck wiped out both of his opponents.
Let's check out this replay. That was great.
The Rahway Ram flies.
Picture perfect suicide dive to the outside. That's a 2-for-1 special right there. Back in the ring here.
Split them like bowling pins.
Absolutely. Bonesaw back in the ring here. Pat Buck on the top rope.
This is what Bonesaw's opponents see. Oh, and he rolls out of the way. Pat Buck takes it right on his butt.
That flying leg drop, nobody's home. Bonesaw hits him with the TKO from 10 miles south of your nightmares. RJ Brewer.
Last second with the breakup of the pin.
Talk about good ring positioning. Tell me to be in the right place at the right time. And he puts the arm behind the back of Bonesaw and uses his shoulder and just throws it into that solid steel ring post. That's like the third time tonight that ring post has seen action via the shoulder.
And if you'll notice, other guys in the night have thrown their opponents into this ring post when they had it come to them. RJ Brewer actually bent Bonesaw's arm back, planned on sending him into the ring post, violently twisted Pat Buck's knee over the middle rope and drop kicked him.
Look at that low angle drop kick he just delivered in the corner. Oh man, he's just gonna twist that leg up now.
It's almost like a modified deathlock here.
It sure is. But Bonesaw trying to get in on it. Oh, but look at that, a DDT and a deathlock applied at the same time. RJ Brewer's gonna apply it to both men.
Hooking Bonesaw in, getting them together now. Oh, and he arches back. What an impressive maneuver here by RJ Brewer. Getting a chin lock on both men while twisting their knees. He's gonna pop their lower backs. Look at the contortion going on in this ring. Pat Buck looked like maybe he gouged the eyes.
Well, PWS certainly scouts all over the world for the best talent. RJ Brewer, no exception. This man came here knowing where he's at, and he knew he had to bring his A game if you're gonna wrestle performers the caliber of Pat Buck and Bonesaw.
Jawbreaker by Pat Buck.
Pat Buck now trying to build some momentum.
Bonesaw's having a tough time sneaking up on people tonight. Catches RJ Brewer for a DDT as Pat Buck hits a neck breaker on Bonesaw.
It was a domino effect. The neck breaker caused the DDT.
Absolutely was.
For the cover, RJ Brewer, great ring presence here, puts the leg on the bottom ropes. Senior official Brett Lauderdale on top of the action here. He knows, got to break up the count.
Very smart of RJ Brewer. Don't waste that energy kicking out if you don't have to. Ooh.
And those vicious chops. Now, Bonesaw, of course, he won that 30-man over-the-top rope battle rumble at Supercard Night 1. That earns him a guaranteed PWS Heavyweight Championship match anytime, any place. Now, I've asked him a couple times, when are you going to cash in the opportunity? And it's always been the same answer, when Bonesaw's ready. So, when Bonesaw's ready, I can't wait for that day to happen. But can he stay undefeated?
Oh, my goodness.
Not that way, he's not gonna.
What a flip by RJ Brewer to cause the power bomb on both men. And now he's covering Bonesaw. Bonesaw manages to kick out, I don't know how. Pat Buck with the shoulders to the mat
RJ Brewer back and forth. This is great. Keep covering him. He knows. Don't let these guys get fresh oxygen in the lungs. Don't let them breathe, you know?
That's right, keep the pressure on them, keep forcing them to kick out, keep forcing them to fight up and prove themselves. Bonesaw is just out of it right now, trying to drag himself up to his knees. The fans are trying to cheer him on, give him a little strength.
But right now, it's Bahh in control here.
Going for a diamond dust.
And he hits it to perfection.
And he hangs on to it. He's got RJ Brewer in a reverse DDT maneuver. Again, Bonesaw can't sneak up.
Oh, an ace crusher to Bonesaw.
And a reverse DDT simultaneously to RJ Brewer.
Unbelievable for the cover. Does Buck have enough to get him here? Oh, but RJ Brewer still has gas left in the tank. Kicks out on 2.5.
He could have ended Bonesaw's undefeated streak without actually pinning Bonesaw. I don't think he would have liked that very much. Bonesaw's climbing up top now, trying to pick a spot. Here it is!
A double missile drop kick from the high-rent district here in Monroe, New Jersey.
And the fans are revved up for Bonesaw.
Bonesaw's revved up. He wants to keep that undefeated streak alive. We've never seen Bonesaw in a triple threat match before.
He slammed his opponents on top of each other. Bonesaw's no stranger to tearing through a whole army of people. He's won a 7-way match in the past, a 6-way match in the past, a Battle Rumble, as you said.
He beat Necro Butcher in Queens at Empire State Strike Back. After it looked like Necro had the match won, he rolls him up out of nowhere for the 1-2-3. Necro was in shock and he was pissed.
He was, and I'm sure he's coming back at Bonesaw in the future.
I heard that bus ride back to Rawway was definitely a quiet one for Necro because he took that tour bus back.
Brewer with a top rope hurricanrana. Bonesaw hangs on, rolls through for a pin, but no, RJ Brewer rolls through, hangs on. He's got him in a sharpshooter, it looks like.
He used Bonesaw's momentum against him.
That was so fluid. That was incredible to watch these athletes compete at this level.
Bahh's looking at him, and he super kicks him, jacks him in the jaw.
Oh my goodness, right in the mouth.
What a receipt. Bahh, the Rawway Ram, can he get him?
Bonesaw breaks it up that time, last second dive.
From out of nowhere.
Looks like he's trying to toss Pat out. Pat's having none of it. You get out of here, Bonesaw. Nope, not enough.
Bonesaw holds on. They're battling on the apron here.
Oh.
Bonesaw snaps that neck over the top rope. RJ Brewer still left lying down in the ring here.
Pat is very prone right here.
Oh man, is he gonna suplex him to the unprotected hardwood floor here in Monroe?
Oh my goodness, onto the ring apron.
He's lucky that his rear end hit the apron before it hit that. That's a solid wood floor.
Bonesaw's up top now. Looks like he might be readying up for his elbow drop.
That padded top rope elbow smash to the heart possibly.
And he hits it on RJ Brewer.
That could be all she wrote. And Bonesaw stays undefeated. He's not here tonight. We're giving Kevin Keenan some time off here. Fans have definitely been on his case through social networking, Twitter, Facebook, or whatnot.
Missy Sampson most of all.
Missy Sampson hasn't been the happiest of campers. Missy Sampson, if you folks missed it at our last Bombshell Ladies Wrestling event in Island, New Jersey at the Knights of Columbus Hall, she defeated a worthy challenger in Mickey Knuckles, and then she got on the stick and she said, you know what? I'm gonna defend this belt against anybody, anytime, any place. Within 2 seconds, La Rosa Negra grabbed Kevin Keenan, was out in the ring, and just started pummeling her. And then within like 30 seconds, Kevin Keenan, he stopped the match. We talked to him afterwards. He said she was covering her face. She couldn't defend herself. Missy Sampson was never pinned. She was never made to submit. So the controversy is, how can you stop it? How can you determine that she couldn't defend herself?
I tell you, she might not have even heard the match officially start that night, but she knew it had ended. And as angry as Missy Sampson gets, if you call out somebody for a fight and you're the champion and you lose that fight, how are you going to walk out of the building calling yourself champion still?
Well, La Rosa Negra, she's on quite the winning streak. Earlier that night in Island, New Jersey, she defeated Santana Garrett in our opening match of that evening.
And that was a very fast-paced matchup.
Yeah, Santana Garrett, what a worthy competitor she was. Hope to have her back at Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling real soon.
I'm sure she will be back. I'm sure she learned from that match and feels that she could get a victory over La Rosa Negra, and she just happens to be the Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling champion at the time.
But here, La Rosa Negra trying to get a waist lock applied here to gain control early on against international superstar Angelina Love, who last appeared in a Pro Wrestling Syndicate ring back at Supercard 2012 as a special guest ring announcer. Now, I can dig that. She did the ring announcing for the ladies tag team bout that evening at Supercard 2012. So it's great to have her back here at PWS. Dream On tonight on iPPV, courtesy of highspots.com.
It's nice to have her in the ring doing what her real talents are.
Kicks her right in the face here.
Takes the champion down.
Angelina Love building momentum here.
Going for a body slam. Holding La Rosa with one hand. Nice power slam. Going for the cover. Rosa kicks out.
Now, Chad, I have it on good authority that our next Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling event will be July the 26th, a Friday night at the Knights of Columbus in Isla, New Jersey. Matches already announced. Cheerleader Melissa taking on La Rosa Negra, and Shelly Martinez taking on Angelina Love.
What a big sidewalk slam.
For the cover. The only question left in doubt is which one of those matches is going to be for the Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling Championship.
And that's excellent planning ahead. When you can put all that type of talent on a card that the fans are going to look forward to, guaranteeing a title match no matter what.
And that's going to be a double DVD disc taping. You're going to get 2 shows for the price of 1. All these matches that we're going to be announcing are going to be for show number 1. There's going to be another show thereafter that same night. That's a lot of bombshells. I can dig that.
La Rosa very proud of herself right now. She had a little flying clothesline action, swinging her hips forward and taking Angelina down. And she's grinding her hip right into the throat of Angelina, a weak spot on her body. Right
Angelina Love has a weak spot. She looks to be in prime physical shape here, obviously hitting the gym every day of the week.
She is a hard body. I'd say the only weak spots on her would probably be the throat, maybe the eyeballs. That's about it. Once again, going for that throat. La Rosa Negra here, very flexible. Hash Brown had to get a little physical, insisting that she pay attention to his Thor tie. Oof. Bombshell champion up in the air with a big splash. Slamming Angelina back into the turnbuckle. Takes her down with the shoulder block. Angelina's reeling right now in the corner. She might want to duck out of the ring, catch a breather.
Controversy or not, La Rosa Negra very worthy of holding this Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling Championship with pride. She is very strong, and basically, you know that if Missy Sampson confronts her sometime in the future, you know that she can be like, all right, girl, let's bring it, let's see what you got, because she's not scared of anybody. This girl is prime, a product of San Juan, Puerto Rico. She got that fiery temper.
I'm sure she's not scared of Missy Sampson. She might need to be because of the way things went down last time.
You're darn right.
But she's not afraid to fight anybody, and although she spoke with me earlier, although there's controversy regarding her title, she doesn't consider there any controversy about herself as she gets taken down.
That flying clothesline for the cover. Do we have a new champion?
No, not yet. La Rosa kicks out. A little wake-up yell, trying to get herself back in this. There might be controversy over that belt, but there's no controversy over her. She's willing to fight anybody, and she thinks that she can beat anybody.
Angelina Love slings her up the ropes, reversed by the champion.
Oh, right into an armbar. Angelina's trying to bend her arm to fight out of that, though.
That cross arm breaker.
She can't get caught in it with extended. She's got to try to fight out. She's got to try to hook that pressure off. There we go.
She covers and moves into a new champion.
That was close.
Look what the champion didn't do. She didn't let go of that arm, but now she doesn't have any torque on there. Angelina Love is holding on to her own wrist.
Very smartly.
Oh, she rolls her up. Oh, so close. La Rosa Negra almost had the win.
That's the thinking of a champion right there. You had the arm bar, but your opponent was putting yourself in a position to be pinned, so you go for the pin. You go for a victory when you can get it, and you walk home with that title.
And she slingshots off the ropes, hits that hard clothesline, brings the pace back down to her speed right now. Slowing the pace down like a good champion should do.
That's right. Every time she punches Angelina Love in the face, every time she hits her with the forearm and rocks her jaw, she wants her to feel it, she wants her to reflect on it, and then she's going to do it again. Suplex now, hangs on.
She doesn't let go. She's going to go for a 2-time. Oh, punches her in the gut for good measure.
Got a nice wide, strong base.
And doesn't let go again. Popping them hips.
Swinging Angelina over. Ready for a third one. Third time's the charm.
It sure is.
The fans want to see it.
Oh, a Northern Light suplex from the
Hooking her for
champion.
the pin. Oh, and
Beautiful suplex, almost had her.
that was pretty close. Angelina managed to kick out.
The athleticism, the flexibility to perform that Northern Light suplex to perfection right there. She almost had Angelina Love down. Angelina Love's the survivor, though. But she's fought all over the world, won major championships everywhere she's gone. No stranger to a PWS ring. Great to have her back. Can she knock off La Rosa Negra and make La Rosa Negra's reign as champion very short-lived?
La Rosa bent down deep in order to pick up the legs of Angelina, getting her in a Puerto Rican crowd. Wow, look at that torque.
That's how she defeated Santana Garrett. If you remember, Santana Garrett was able to claw her way to the ropes, and as she was able to almost grab the ropes, La Rosa Negra just took all hope away and just dragged her right back in the ring. Can she do the same to Angelina?
I tell you, I'm paying close attention right now. Look at this torque. Angelina's gonna have to. She has to tap out and end this pain. I'm paying very close attention to the
Can
ref.
she do it? Oh, exactly what happened to Santana Garrett. Oh, look at that torque on the back.
Oh my goodness.
She's gonna snap it.
She's almost on
Oh
her
no,
chin.
look at Angelina Love.
She fought out.
How did she get out of that? Too close to the ropes, though.
La Rosa saved herself by rolling into the ropes and quickly back on the attack and took Angelina down with a vicious clothesline. Very smart now. She wants to hear the adulation from the crowd.
She's going to a district that she knows real well, that high rent district.
She's very unimpressed with the crowd not being impressed with her.
She's taking her time, though.
Big splash. Oh, and
she-
Angelina moves.
And she paid for it. Nobody's home. With high risk is either high reward or high pain. And right now, La Rosa Negra's feeling a high amount of pain.
Referee Hash Brown now giving a standing 10 count, seeing if one of these ladies can get to their feet and regain the advantage.
Well, at least he's not trying to go for some referee stoppage.
He is the ultimate authority in the ring at this time. If he wants to stop this match, we'll surely stop it.
Just what the Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling needs, more controversy, Chad.
Angelina ducked the clothesline, forearm shot.
Vicious forms of her own. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, slings the champion off the ropes, and a flying clothesline from the challenger. Angelina Love now building momentum. Could she be on her way to her first Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling Championship?
She keeps forcing the champion down on her back. That's not where the champion wants to be. Bulldog off the ropes. Right into the mush.
Oh, but she didn't cover. I mean, I don't mean to critique a woman the stature of Angelina Love, but she could have possibly gotten the 3 count right there, Chad.
She must feel like Rose is playing possum right now. She's going for her knockout finisher, I guess. I would assume so. When you have the champion down, you do want to go for a move. La Rosa staggering. Doesn't even see her. A bicycle kick by Angelina Love.
She calls that the Botox injection. Man, oh man,
Aptly
just knocked her
named.
right in the face. We have a new champion. Oh.
Oh, La Rosa reaches out and grabs that bottom
The
rope.
momentum of the Botox injection pushes La Rosa Negra too close to the ropes.
Going for another cover. La Rosa kicks out again. Angelina's upset with herself now. She had the leg hooked. She hit the Botox injection. She can't figure out why she doesn't have the title around her waist right now.
La Rosa Negra's a fighter. Look at that drop toe hold right there.
Grabbing the leg. Oh my goodness, she's got like a cradle.
Very
On Angelina's-
innovative.
Wow, that is impressive.
That is an innovative submission move right there.
And you know what, even better, it's very fun to watch.
I don't even have an official name for that. I'm going to call that a La Rosa special.
La Rosa Negra has forced Angelina Love to submit.
It's Missy Sampson.
This is Missy Sampson here.
Missy
She hits the ring.
I ain't never seen La Rosa Negra leave a ring so quick in my entire life.
The roles are reversed right now from last month.
Missy Sampson feels she got screwed out of her Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling Championship. She never was pinned. She never tapped out. Kevin Keenan stopped the match.
Missy claims she's been in worse brawls than that in ladies' restrooms.
And she's saying, bring it on, bitch. I can hear it from here.
She's calling the champion out, but the champion is not getting back in the ring.
Well, the question is, when will Missy Sampson get another shot at the Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling Championship? I can tell you this much. July the 26th in Islin, New Jersey at the Knights of Columbus, cheerleader Melissa is going to take on La Rosa Negra for that Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling Championship. Angelina Love's gonna take on Shelly Martinez. That and so much more to be announced still. That's Friday night, July the 26th. It's a 2-for-1 DVD taping. 2 shows for the price of 1. ProWrestlingSyndicate.com for all the ticket information. Right here, Missy Sampson checking on Angelina Love to make sure she's okay.
As La Rosa continues to pop it down the aisleway.
She can raise her hand, but I'll tell you this much. The victorious one tonight, and still your Bombshell Ladies of Wrestling champion, is Angelina Love, is La Rosa Negra.
That's absolutely right.
Let's see how it all went down. There you go. You like that, Chad?
I certainly enjoyed both of their entrances.
Look at that. Belly
Big
to
power
belly.
slam. Big splash in the corner by the fiery La Rosa Negra. Angelina Love had a lot of offense in this match. She certainly gave a challenge, and she was able to fight out of the armbar. But La Rosa had a couple other submissions up her sleeve. She was determined to get an impressive tap-out victory. Not content to win just by pinfall or by disqualification.
And ladies and gentlemen, with La Rosa Negra retaining her title tonight, Friday night, July the
And there's that brand new submission hold.
Well, it's no secret, when Necro Butcher gets in the ring with a steel chair, everybody else leaves the ring. Except the referee, apparently, because he's got balls of steel.
He's trying to convince them to put the chair down so that they can start this match.
Hey, look, we got a bottle of bubbly here.
Do you think they would notice if we drank it?
Man, oh man. It's iPPV, come on. The people at home aren't gonna tell.
I'm talking about Magnum Mo.
Oh, yeah, him and his lady, he might want that for him and his lovely lady later on.
I'll blame it on you.
Magnum Mo, how you doing, how you doing?
Necro is a little defiant here. Let's get this started.
Corey Price calls for the bell. Necro Butcher, I thought, was just gonna sit down on the job, but as soon as the bell sounded, something triggered in his mind.
He's in action now. He's ready to work. This is his office.
We are officially underway. Magnum Mo is gonna step up to the plate and get in the ring here. Necro Butcher says, bring it on, he doesn't care.
He looks a little tentative, although I don't blame him.
We even got the Revolting Blob here.
Revolting Blob just hanging out in the middle of the ring ropes. I don't think anybody wants to come near him. Nobody wants to touch him.
There was a little bit of a strife between the Southside Players Club at our last event in Queens at Empire State Strike Back. Mo Sexton was in the match, the #1 contenders match against the Heavenly Bodies for about 90% of the match. Hollywood Joe Hardway just, he couldn't get in the match no matter how hard he tried. He was in there for a little bit. Eventually the Heavenly Bodies won. We saw a little bit of a scruff at the end, but a handshake, a hug, and some bubbly and a good night on the town. Everything was all good. We got the Revolting Blob in here now against the Magnum. What do you think of this guy?
I tell you, when he walked through that curtain, I got hit with a waft of sweaty hot dog smell. I don't know, it smells like maybe eggs covered in cheese left in an oven.
Well, he last appeared on the August 1983 issue cover of Wrestling World magazine. This guy, he's a couple screws loose.
He's forcing Mo Sexton to feel him up right now.
They ran an article on him, how he threw his opponent over the top rope out of the ring into a whole row of senior citizens. I mean, that's awful.
He's gonna try to grab Mr. 1080p here. They've got the absolute opposite physiques, if I may say so.
This whole first row behind us, Chad, is all about Anthony Vigilante right here.
I don't blame him, he's a blue chipper.
And
Blob tags himself out of the ring.
Revolting Blob wants nothing to do with Vigilante. Wild Bobby Wayward, a last-minute addition to this match. Hell, suicidal 6-way, suicidal 7-way. We got room for them all here at PWS.
There's so many talented students in the school and so many talented veterans on the roster. It's amazing to have this opportunity to add a 6-way, make it a 7-way.
Leapfrog from Vigilante.
Look at the talent in the ring.
Beautiful hip toss. Now an arm drag. Takes him over. And a drop kick from Vigilante. There goes Wild Bobby Wayward. Here comes PWS's only metal god, Zombie Slayer, Metal God Craven Varro. I love this kid.
He loves the idea of these 6-ways. He loves having to fight through an army of people.
Here's a fact for you. He's been in the business, like a year now.
just a year this month.
He holds the record now. In the history of PWS, he has competed in more suicidal matches than anybody in PWS history. This is his 6th suicidal match. He's been in suicidal 6 ways, 7 ways, a crazy 8th eliminator. He's seen them all. This is number 6 for him, but he still doesn't have that W. He needs to get a W.
And he's gotten a little bit closer each time, including that last month. That was won by the Lifeguard.
The Lifeguard, of course, with that flying leg drop from the top rope onto the back of the head of Pat Buck for the 1-2-3.
These two studs are working out some arm ringers. Catches Vigilante with the snapmare and a big kick to the back.
These two young men, of course, trained at the PWS school by the head trainer, Pat Buck and company.
Vigilante is too stubborn to let himself go down. He will take those kicks. Uh-oh.
I was gonna triangle choke on him, but only for a millisecond as Lance Anoa'i with that vicious Samoan headbutt.
Lance is well versed. He recognized that the submission hold was coming on.
You can't battle headbutts against a Samoan, that's for sure.
You'll lose every time.
Absolutely.
Let's see what Craven Varro has got in store.
Leapfrog, quick action here.
Oh, Lance drives him with a flying knee right to the chest.
And of course, the last time we saw Lance Anoa'i was at PWS Supercard, night number 2. He knocked off the original play from the Himalaya, Sanjay Dutt. But now he's in the ring with Necro Butcher.
Necro with a ninja-like spinning back kick to the midsection.
The Revolting Blob's checking on people. He's being a nice guy out here.
Well, he's a high school principal. He knows what it's like to take care of a group of people. You should guard it. I'm gonna have to drink that afterwards. Hide it. It's mine.
Necro Butcher right in front of us here.
Asai moonsault by Necro Butcher.
Necro
I'm
Butcher,
sorry.
you want some tea?
Asai moonsault by
Let's look at this
Craven
replay of this
Varro.
moonsault. Look at the height. Perfection.
Taking out the blob.
Anthony Vigilante battling with the Magnum now on the second rope.
Teetering on the top turnbuckle.
They're in a dangerous spot. Here comes Necro Butcher though. He pushes them both off. Oh,
They take a dangerous situation and Necro Butcher makes it more dangerous.
What's Wild Bobby Wayward thinking? He just got disposed of like a sack of garbage.
Well, he did try to attack him from behind, which is a smart thing to do with the Madman.
Necro Butcher, he's signaling he's going to do some crazy aerial assault.
I don't believe I've ever seen Necro Butcher go through the air.
Oh
my goodness!
Throws himself with authority off the top rope.
That man is insane.
We got to see a replay of this. You got to be kidding me.
Barefoot.
Suicide.
Throws himself into those all 6 men and takes out the guardrail.
Action right in front of us here as the Magnum Mo Sexton battles Lance Anoa'i.
Trying to guard my materials here.
The other 5 gentlemen still down and outside the ring. The Magnum now.
Mo could go for the victory.
1/3 of the Southside Players Club. And nobody's home.
He landed on his feet. Uh-oh, Lance caught him forward.
Rock bottom! Rock bottom!
All he's got to do is pin him and he'll have the victory. No, he's not enough. What's he going for? A big splash?
That Samoan splash, of course.
That was a poor decision.
He took too long, Chad.
They recovered from the flipping Necro Butcher. Craven Varro and Anthony Vigilante are back up on the turnbuckle, putting Lance in a bad spot. Revolting Blob trying to shake the chicken grease off his hands. Bobby Wayward on the other side, setting up for a tower power bomb.
And everybody's down.
The collective exhale, the wind.
Let's see a replay of what just went down. Look at this Tower of Doom. On top of the tower, Lance Anoa'i takes the worst of it right there. Necro Butcher just came back for that chair that was sitting at ringside next to us here. Man, when Necro's got a chair, look at him smiling.
He's happy.
He's in a
ready.
playground. That's a playground right now for him.
He's having such a good time seeing the face on everyone.
The Revolting Blob, he's in trouble. In June of 1983, this guy sat on a guy's head and killed him.
Oh, shot right to the temple.
And Necro Butcher just shoots him right in the head. Hasn't killed him, though.
Looks like we're going for a body slam inside the chair. Oh!
That's vintage Necro Butcher right there. That body slam onto that solid steel chair. Seen him do that to many a men It hurts each and every time, I'll tell you that much.
He's thrilled with himself, and if you look at the headrest of that chair, it's got an odd-shaped dent on the one side.
Of course, Necro Butcher defeated by New Jack in New Jack's final match at Supercard night number 2. What a match that was, and a mutual sign of respect at the end of the match. The Magnum is gonna fly, and missile dropkick knocks the chair out of the hands of Necro Butcher. Necro outside the ring, but lands on Hawaii. What's he got him?
They're going for a TKO.
TKO all the way from the Isle of Samoa. Anthony Vigilante now trying to capitalize. And the torque of that knee right into the back of the head. Vigilante now for the cover.
Holding him down, got the leg, while Bobby Wayward breaks it up, and he picks Vigilante up by the neck now.
Perfect example of being in the right spot at the right time, Chad.
Absolutely, and that's what they're trained to do.
And a butt pump from Wild Bobby Wayward.
He's coming at him from every angle. Bulldog out of the corner, takes him down. He should go for the cover. He does.
The revolting blob breaks it up.
That's disgusting. He stinks, this guy.
He does smell like hot dog grease, actually, you're right.
Feed him more. He stomps around the ring. And he throws all of his weight down into the torso.
Taking a page out of Wahi's book with that Samoan drop. Shades of the late great earthquake. Oh, and he's sitting on his face.
Oh my goodness. The grundle.
Two. He was tapping.
Oh, I thought that was 3. I thought he had him.
I wasn't sure if he was tapping or if he couldn't breathe. Triangle choke applied to the metal guy, from the metal guy Crivivaro to the revolting blob.
Necro Butcher, I thought he was going to break it up, but he's got distracted with Anthony Vigilante. That could be a mistake here.
Look at that choke to Vigilante.
He's still holding on to him. He's
Oh
got
my
him
God.
ducked underneath now for a
Necro
double underhook powerbomb.
And a super kick from third generation star lands on Hawaii. And here comes the Southside Players Club member. He's positioned on the top rope. What's he gonna do?
Flying through the air,
And
elbow drop on
He
Craven.
breaks up that triangle choke. And Sexton wins it.
Magnum Mo Sexton.
Crivivaro came so close.
Look
at
at
how
this
it all went
action
down.
that we just witnessed. Flying over the rope, taking out the blob and lamps.
And here comes Necro Butcher. He's gonna fly. I love to see that.
Takes down all 6 men, lands on Hawaii with a big rock bottom.
And
And
look
then
at
at
this.
the top, he takes the worst of that Tower of Doom spot.
And vintage Necro Butcher, the body slam onto the chair.
Bending that chair. Necro Butcher took it right in the jaw.
Look at the torque, that knee to the back of the head.
There was a series of finishers here.
And the blob paying homage to the late great earthquake. Boom. Tiger driver. Look,
Craven Barrow's got to be upset. He could have had a tap-out victory. I think the referee was distracted.
he had that triangle choke on the blob for at least a minute. And Mo Sexton, the right place at the right time. He didn't steal anything.
Tag team champions of the universe, the Headbangers.
These are pretty nice belts, actually. I'm holding the tag team championships of the universe right now. This is pretty cool.
Is that like Masters of the Universe?
I don't know, but we have a front row seat of Layla right here. Hi, Layla.
I think we're going to be blessed with Layla's presence for this entire match.
My throat's parched. Can I have some champagne afterwards? Cool, thank you. And here we go. We're about to kick things off. And the bell sounds.
With
Hasbro
authority.
says, let's do this.
This would be a tough challenge here for Hardway and Steel. This is their first incarnation of them as the Southside Players Club, taking on a very historic tag team in the Headbangers. They have a lot of victories under their belts, or under their skirts, I should say.
Well, to say the least, they're the tag team champions of the universe. Everywhere they go, they're the best. Leapfrog, that's Mosh right there. And a beautiful arm drag from Mosh once again to Hollywood Joe Hardway.
Tagging in Thrasher.
And as you said, we're used to seeing Hollywood Joe Hardway team with the Magnum Mo Sexton, who was victorious in that suicidal 7-way earlier. It's been a good night so far for the Southside Players Club.
Let's see if they can keep the party going. Craig Steele helping out his partner.
No doubt about it, both these men in need of a victory. Of course, the big deal, Craig Steele lost to Fallah in Queens at PWS Empire State Strike Back, and Hollywood Joe Hardway and Mo Sexton lost to the Heavenly Bodies in that number 1 contenders match. Heavenly Bodies, of course, tonight made history by winning their first ever PWS tag team titles.
Hollywood Joe Hardway back in the ring. Double team maneuver.
And that's a textbook drop kick from Hollywood Joe Hardway. Layla loves it.
Distracting the referee by accident, Craig Steele was.
She's distracting us. What are you talking about, the referee? But
Joe
we're going to
right
work through it. We're going to work through it.
She wants us to be distracted, but I'm not going to make her happy.
I will. But here we go.
Hard
Joe
right
Hardway.
hands.
He's just blasted away to the face of Thrasher. Hash Brown definitely trying to get in the middle and do his job here. Good luck to that. Thrasher uses that distraction that the referee inadvertently caused there to kick Hollywood Joe Hardway right in the gut. The big deal Craig Steele looks on.
I don't think you'd ever catch Mausch and Thrasher wearing pink and stars like the Southside Players Club do. Big leg drop from Hollywood Joe Hardway.
Well, whenever the Southside Players Club hits the ring, it's always a party. Layla is living proof of that. She's got the bubbly ready to go if all her boys can win tonight.
Hardway had wanted to go for a pin, but Thrasher was fighting up. It was smart of him to tag in his partner and get a double team maneuver in the corner. Some nice clothesline action going on. Smacking him right in the back of the neck. That's going to weaken him so he won't be able to kick out of pinfalls later in the match.
Ducks the clothesline, ducks another clothesline. Thrasher! Oh, and both men have the same idea. Double clotheslines. The big deal's down. Thrasher's down. Something's got to give here tonight in Monroe. It's the Headbangers, the Southside Players Club. Doesn't get any better than this, Chad. It's a party.
Mosh is trying to smack his turnbuckle, let his partner know where he's at. Get a little reference of the room, so to speak.
And there's the tag into Hollywood Joe Hardway, and here comes Mosh.
Almost wasn't even looking and just ran at his opponents with the right arm.
Clothesline. And look out, Hash Brown. He slings him out of the corner. And there's a flying butt bump from Mosh. He's building steam now.
And he stomps his feet, getting the mosh pit going. Tried to kick Hollywood Joe Hardway in the head, but he fought through it. He's got Hardway off the ropes now. Hardway ducks the clothesline. Up for a blackjack.
Man, oh man, the Headbangers haven't lost a beat. Man, they act like they've worked together before or something. Off the top rope. Oh!
Former tag team champions of the world. Nobody's kicking out of that.
Forget about it. After what we saw earlier.
It's not really shocking that his brother would stick by his side.
One of the newest members of Reality Check, Kyle Reynolds.
No doubt brought into the group by his brother. Maybe he feels that if his brother gets kicked out of the group or leaves the group, he kind of has to join.
Well, you know, one would have to think, I mean, we've established that he was checkman for all these months. We're officially underway.
About time.
As per Commissioner New Jack has declared, this is going to be a #1 contenders match. The winner of this match will take on the winner of Too Cocky Kevin Matthews and the premier athlete Anthony Nese later this evening in our main event. That'll be a no disqualification match for the PWS Heavyweight Championship. Look at the power, the strength of the Boricua Beast. You're not going to match power with this man.
That was breathtaking. He absolutely annihilated Alex Reynolds.
Alex Reynolds has natural abilities. He's got speed, he's got agility, he's got charisma. He does not have the size and strength to match with 300 pounds of Bayonne badass. The Boricua Beast Dan Moff, that's for sure.
I think he's double checking with his brother right now. Did I make a mistake? What's going on here? Should I get out of this match?
Well, this match was signed before the incentive of being a #1 contenders match was established. That's for darn sure. So now the stakes are even higher. How often is it that you can get a PWS Heavyweight Championship opportunity? I assure you, neither of these two men have ever had one.
That's very true, Double Duty. They don't come easy. If you look at the last few people to challenge for the title, it's established veterans like Homicide, Anthony Nese, men of that nature. You certainly have to earn a title shot, and that's what these two men are going to do.
And of course, Anthony Nese, he lost that Tri-State Championship at Supercard Night 1 after, quote unquote, he won it originally. He ended up being Kyle Reynolds, who looks exactly like him because obviously they're brothers.
An incredibly striking resemblance in their family.
And then Checkman came out to cause the distraction, only to have Checkman be Alex Reynolds. And then our commissioner that night, Big Van Vader, he regulated the situation, restarted the match, and Starman got the victory. Fair and square, the way it should have been. Starman, our first ever two-time PWS Tri-State champion. Oh, vicious chop. We felt that all the way from here, Chad. Another one.
Oh my goodness, echoing through the Monroe Sports Center.
You're right, he might be rethinking this decision to get in the ring with this guy right about now.
I guarantee you, if a title shot wasn't on the line, he would have bolted.
Full force into that turnbuckle. That's how you knock the wind out of somebody real quick. Double face palm chops right there. He is relentless, the Boricua Beast.
Making it hard for him to catch his breath.
You want to know how badass Dan Moff is?
How badass.
He made Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen pass out to a guillotine chokehold at Supercard Night 1 for the victory.
It absolutely stunned the audience that night. And here Dan Moff is getting ready to fly, it looks like. Alex Reynolds having no part of that.
Alex Reynolds sees him, but he's being chased down in pursuit. Dan Moff's chasing down yours truly.
Yours truly rolls back in the ring. He's
there's
got
Kyle
the referee
Reynolds.
Between them.
Look what little brother's doing.
There we go,
And
watching his big brother's back.
And there's a baseball slide. Doing part, Kyle Reynolds getting choked up, but he knows it's well worth it if he can help big brother.
Sacrificed himself to get choked. Dan Moff's arms are raised, and Alex Reynolds slid underneath with the baseball slide right into the ribs of Dan Moff, and now throws his cranium right into that post.
You know what they say, blood's thicker than water. He's willing to take a little bit of a hurt on his own body if it's going to benefit Big Brother, especially if Big Brother, yours truly, Alex Reynolds, is going to score a PWS Heavyweight Championship match. It's going to get real interesting if Reynolds can win and then Matthews wins later. You're going to have two reality check members battling it out for the heavyweight title. Man, there's so many different scenarios that could shake out here in the future of PWS.
It'll certainly be interesting. We've never seen that before. Dan Moff kicks out of a 2 count.
Absolutely. It's going to take a lot more than that for Dan Moff to stay down for a 1, 2, 3.
It was quite an impressive springboard he had with that elbow, but it wasn't enough. He's just trying to weaken him.
And
Another
now,
variation of a springboard elbow.
Absolutely, using that rope for added momentum, added torque. That's how you're going to match strength with Dan Moff. Use those ropes to your advantage. He's got a 100-pound weight disadvantage to the Boricua Beast. And you know what? He doesn't care. He's cocky, he's brash, he's arrogant. But you know what? He backs it up, and he is a true contender here at PWS at every level he's ever competed at. So right now, is a #1 contendership on the line for the Heavyweight Championship, the richest prize in our business today, Chad.
He's going for a very arrogant pump handle slam. It's almost more to humiliate Dan Moff than it is to actually punish him.
Yeah.
Nice drop kick.
Absolutely, and then he pops up right there. Very arrogant here, shaking those hips, taking his time now. He knows he's got the Boricua Beast where he wants him.
He's got the fans begrudgingly clapping his athleticism, but they certainly don't appreciate how cocky he is and how much better he thinks he is than everybody else watching him perform.
And he's bashing away at the face of Dan Moff. Dan Moff, though.
He slips out, super kick to the back of the knee.
Look at that chop to the back of the head.
Oh my goodness.
What a neck breaker, using the leverage from the second rope right there. Yours truly, Alex Reynolds, in a lot of trouble. Dan Moff building momentum. Is he going to be the #1 contender? I can see this man being our heavyweight champion.
Alex Reynolds is in a bad position right here if Dan Moff rolls. He does.
And that rolling senton, as only the Boricua Beast can do, a beautiful cannonball senton.
He absolutely forced all the air right out of Alex Reynolds' body and his forehead right into the middle turnbuckle. Alex Reynolds better move, maybe a sliding kick. Oh, Kyle Brad Reynolds.
Come on.
Getting yanked by his...
He's about to get ended.
Oh my goodness.
That might be the end of Kyle Reynolds.
Boricua Beast with the right hand. And another slide. Flipping turn. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
That's a senton from the 300-pound Boricua Beast. There goes yours truly, Alex Reynolds. This man, 300 pounds, he moves like a cruiserweight. He's gonna fly, and a suicide dive!
Bret Hart style through the ropes. He almost killed Alex Reynolds.
Let's see a replay of this. This is how a big man flies to perfection.
Look at him fly through the air, absolutely touching nothing as he goes through the air.
Nothing but Alex Reynolds on the other side. He rolls Alex Reynolds back in the ring. He knows he has to beat him in the ring here.
Alex wants to get out of the ring, looking for his brother for help.
He's calling for his patented burning hammer. This could be the beginning of the end.
Nobody gets out of the burning hammer. This is a devastating maneuver.
Reality check's in trouble. Oh, look at the athleticism.
Wow, what athleticism.
Did he land on his feet? I've never seen that from somebody in the burning hammer.
He did, but it apparently jacked his knee up. Referee's not looking. Oh,
and a low blow from Kyle Reynolds right to the family jewels of the Boricua Beast.
Boricua beanbag.
Oh, double knees right to the face. Not the first time Alex Reynolds has faked an injury in this business.
Moff is down. I don't think he's kicking out of that.
Oh my God, we got
Alex Reynolds took it. We've got a #1 contender. Ripped Anthony Nese.
Cut the music. Cut it. No. You shut up, Clark. I know I'm cool, all right? Listen, this is not a no disqualification match. I don't care who the hell New Jack thinks he is, okay?
Ooh,
That's
don't
not
talk about
fair.
New Jack
See,
like
I
that.
don't roll with a whole posse like reality.
Oh, there we go. Looks like this might be the beginning of our match.
No introductions for this one.
No introductions necessary for too cocky Kevin Matthews. He is the only three-time Pro Wrestling Syndicate heavyweight champion. And he insists that it will be a no disqualification match.
Shelly Martinez just puts the heavyweight championship right next to me. She's like, guard this, it's Kevin's. For how long, though, Anthony Nese could win this match? I mean, he's very capable. This is a rematch of Supercard Night 2, where Anthony Nese and Kevin Matthews tore the roof down, and what a great heavyweight championship match it was.
Kevin's a little bit too excited to be getting his laurels underneath him as he gets in the ring. Anthony Nese is not going to rest on that.
And waiting in the wings, yours truly, Alex Reynolds. Whether it's Alex Reynolds versus Kevin Matthews or Alex Reynolds versus Anthony Nese, that should be one hell of a match. Anthony Nese using that pure athleticism, and he kicks him right in the face.
He's a tornado of strikes at times. Kevin Matthews just all that sweat fly off of his jaw.
We also seen Anthony Nese competing in Supercard Night 1 in our triple threat main event, where he took on both, oh my God, American
Davey
Wolves,
Richards.
Davey Richards, and oh my God,
goodness.
I can't even get the words out of my mouth. Look at that backflip over the top rope.
Like it's nothing. Look at this man. We're going to have to get another look at that.
Look, he
So
cleared it.
agile. Like an Olympic high jumper, he jumps over those ropes.
He faced Jushin Thunder Liger and Davey Richards in a triple threat match. He wasn't factored into the decision as
And he'll remind everybody of that. He was not the loser.
Davey Richards was the victim of a brainbuster for the 1-2-3 from Jushin Thunder Liger.
Now he's taking the attack too cocky.
Kevin Matthews outside the ring here.
Almost falling into the front row of fans here. Striking a little low from Anthony Nese. Back to the jaw, that's the sweet spot.
And our referee for this match, Corey Price, notice how he's not counting, because it's no disqualification. Anything goes in this match. Shelly Martinez, the newest member of Reality Check.
Some push-ups by Anthony Nese as he rests his weight on the throat of Kevin Matthews.
And she looks on, she's really looking angry right now at the tactics used by Anthony Nese.
I'm sure that she's picking her spots. When Anthony Nese is a little weak and he's a little dazed, I'm sure Shelly will get involved and try to choke him out.
Well, let me tell you, I thought Nese had Matthews beat on several occasions
Look at that torque.
at Supercard. Finally, the vicious ego driver proved to be too much for Anthony Nese as he was pinned for the 1-2-3. Kevin Matthews retained the gold, and he continued to retain the gold in Queens at Empire State Strike Back against the Brooklyn Bruiser Homicide. What an elbow, WWE champion!
Kevin Matthews kicks out. I'm going to throw a theory out here. I have a theory that Alex Reynolds would prefer Kevin Matthews to win this match.
Well, let me tell you something. Yours truly, Alex Reynolds, and the premier athlete Anthony Nese, they've had a storied rivalry here at Pro Wrestling Syndicate
They
that
certainly
dates
did.
back a long time here.
They have some PWS classics in the vault for the Tri-State title. They could renew that feud as Kevin Matthews twists Anthony Nese inside out.
Wow, that's that strength right there Kevin Matthews possesses. PWS's first and only three-time heavyweight champion. He shows each and every time he's in the ring why he is your heavyweight champion.
He's pinned some big stars of his business, putting
Sure has.
PWS title on the map.
No doubt about it. He's proven to be a true leader of Reality Check.
Kevin's back up to his full feet now. He's taller than Anthony Nese.
But Nese, look at that, not afraid to try to put the big man up on his shoulders. Those vicious elbows to the back of the challenger.
Strikes that are illegal in the UFC, but legal here in Pro Wrestling Syndicate, striking to the back of the neck.
Kevin Matthews, Irish whip, half blinded, and the speed of Anthony Nese once again kicking in, and that kick right to the back of the cranium.
In a flash, Anthony Nese was out of the way, and in another flash, both of his feet were kicking Kevin Matthews.
Oh my God, is
Kevin
Matthews
managed to catch him and spinned him.
Oh my God, the LTG.
He just spinned him like dirty laundry.
This could be it. Oh!
Wow. Anthony Nese kicked out of that. Is that
Nese-
the first time we've seen somebody kick out?
I'll tell you what, Colt Cabana was able to kick out of one, but not two at Supercard Night 1 when Kevin Matthews defeated him to retain the title.
That's
back
true,
then.
double duty. Good job. Thank you for reminding
Absolutely.
me.
You know what? It's a total It's mental fortitude, it's intestinal fortitude. The PWS Heavyweight Championship's on the line. As I was saying earlier, how often do title opportunities come along? Not too often. You got to capitalize on them. And right
They don't come easily, and Anthony Nese, having his second opportunity, he must take advantage of it, because if he fails again, who knows when he'll have another opportunity.
Absolutely, and he's obviously very well conditioned.
Yes.
He's watched the tapes. Hopefully he's learning from his mistakes at PWS Supercard Night 2. Oh my God, he goes!
Spike Kevin right on the top of that mohawk.
Get a new champion.
Oh, I don't know how he was able to,
I
but
have no
Kevin
idea.
Matthews managed to roll off the top of his head and kick out of that pinfall attempt.
Shelly Martinez is sweating it. I'm sweating it over here. Wait, did you see Kevin Matthews hit his head on the ring?
Right in the middle of that mohawk.
Anthony Nese is chasing down Shelly Martinez now. She better run. This is a dangerous man. No disqualification. Lord knows what's under the ring. We got all kinds of chairs.
Now, I tell you, this guy...
Corey Price has got smacked in the head with a bunch of chairs.
Hey, you can't get disqualified for hitting the referee with a chair,
Anthony
that's for
Nese
sure.
doesn't give a crap.
And
why should he?
And what is this, though? He came out here bitching and complaining, whining and complaining about not wanting a no DQ match, that he doesn't do that. That's not his style.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do, man.
And he's the first one to throw them in, and he has the advantage right now. He should be trying to go for a victory, not piling chairs in the ring.
Well, of course, no disqualification made as per our PWS commissioner, New Jack. With New Jack in charge, you knew that it was about to get crazy.
See if he makes New Jack proud. Strikes Kevin right in the gut with the edge of that chair. He's got a little pile there going on. I wonder if he's gonna maybe attempt a suplex?
I think that's what Anthony Nese is thinking right about now.
Maybe pop some vertebrae in Tukaki's back.
But keep in mind, Corey Price is down, so even if he goes for a 3 count, there's no official to count it right now.
Corey Price.
Reverse from the champion.
It appears Corey Price could be bleeding in the corner.
Jockeying for position.
Oh, Anthony Nese slides underneath. Pump handle slam DDT almost. No. Kevin Matthews again reverses it. Picks Anthony Nese up. Oh! A twisting brought him down face first into the chairs.
That's a reality check right there for the premier athlete, Anthony Nese. Goes for the cover. Corey Price, is he coming too?
The bloody Corey Price is trying to get up and count pinfalls.
Oh.
Anthony Nese manages to kick out.
Man, when those chairs hit the back of his head, you can see the blood is gushing from behind his ear.
Corey Price is trying to keep control. It looks like EMS is coming to take a look at him. Corey's got blood in his eyes. I don't know if he can count this, referee this match, and give an official victory or pinfall, I should say.
Well, as the EMTs check on our referee, that's not stopping the action in the ring. Here comes our senior official, Brett Lauderdale, to the rescue.
He's got to keep his, he should keep his distance, maybe hang outside of the ring for now if he's taking a lesson from any of the other referees getting bested open with chairs. That's what happens in a no disqualification match for the PWS title. The best fans in wrestling now showing a lot of respect.
But Kevin Matthews is just doing the opposite. He's about to respect the head, back, legs, neck, everything right through those 6 chairs he has set up in the middle of the squared circle. It's a no DQ match. It's getting crazy here.
No disqualification, double duty. Kevin Matthews is hopping up on the top turnbuckle, and he's dragging Anthony Nese up there by his neck. He could be planning the power bomb to end all power bombs.
Do we have this ring reinforced?
Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, Kevin's teetering up top.
Only on iPPV, folks.
Kevin's trying to fight Anthony Nese off, but Anthony Nese is hanging on him like a pit bull.
If you're squeamish, I'd look away. This is about to get really brutal.
Somebody's getting hurt through this. This is not going to end well.
Both men in a very precarious spot here.
Oh no, massive suplex. Oh!
What a German suplex through the chairs, and Anthony Nese is left hanging up the top rope. Kevin Matthews might be knocked out right now, Chad.
He just swung off that turnbuckle like a fulcrum.
No DQ, here comes destruction and seduction. Here comes Kyle Reynolds. They're just beating the crap out of
Kyle Reynolds is out here helping Reality Check.
And a smug smile from the notorious Devon Moore. He just looks on. He knows this boy's got things firmly in control.
Anthony Nese is fighting these guys off. The ridiculously ripped Nese tossing all members of Reality Check out of the ring. Getting rid of some chairs now.
Oh, Devon Moore. Oh, Devon Moore's about to get shot putted. I think he's going to get shot putted.
Oh, my goodness. Over the top turnbuckle.
Oh my God!
What power, what recklessness! Just caring not at all for the life of Devon Moore.
We gotta see
that. A near death.
Shot put.
Devon Moore goes flying. Kevin Matthews in the middle of the ring. He drove his knees right through the vertebrae.
But
No! I can't believe it.
How did Anthony Nese kick out?
Anthony Nese rolled out. I cannot believe that Anthony Nese rolled out of Kevin Matthews' finisher.
Oh my God. Hits him with the finisher and still can't get the 1, 2, 3.
Shelly's trying to get Kevin, telling me he didn't get it yet. He don't have the 3.
Man, I thought their match at Supercard was phenomenal. You had a stipulation of no DQ here at Dream On. I think I'm dreaming right now. Pinch me, Chad. Is this real?
I will not pinch you. That is up to the Revolting Blob.
Okay, I'll pinch myself right now. Yep, this is real. Man, it doesn't get any better than this. Only a Pro Wrestling Syndicate.
You tell him, Shelly.
Kevin Matthews now, he's got Anthony Nese back up towards that top rope region.
These guys have spent a lot of time up on the top rope.
Anthony Nese powers out.
What's Anthony Nese going for? Oh, a 450 it looks like.
And he hits it.
And he hits it.
We're gonna have a new champion. He covers him, hooks the leg.
Kevin Matthews is plastered through the ring. No, he kicks out.
Are you kidding me?
He got his heels way up in the air for that kick out.
Did you see what I just saw, Chad?
These men are absolutely annihilating each other.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's take another look at this 450 splash.
To perfection.
Oh my goodness.
That usually always gets you the 1, 2, 3. Thought we were gonna have a new champion.
Uh-oh, decision time.
Uh-oh. Yours truly, Alex Reynolds, the #1 contender.
Is he trying to decide who he's gonna go for against to take the title from?
He's in full control of who he faces possibly at our next show where the belt's gonna be on the line.
He's wearing a reality check wife beater.
Oh my God. He's gonna hit Kevin Matthews. Oh my God.
Oh no. Nese takes the
Oh, in the chair, super kick.
Reynolds
the chair.
doesn't like that.
Super kick the chair right to the face.
Kevin Matthews taking advantage, covering Nese
And that's
for
it.
the 3 count. Thanks to his stablemate, Alex Reynolds. Shelly's got some words to say.
Cut the music. Cut the music!
Oh my God. Matthews is pissed, Chad.
Alex Reynolds!
Reality check is his
Alex
creation.
Reynolds, before I recruited you into Reality Check, nobody gave a shit about you! You were irrelevant to the world of professional wrestling until you met me! And now you think you're bigger than all this? Alex Reynolds, you wanted your name to be known! Well, it's going to be, because after I'm done with your ass, you're gonna be fucking famous!
Strong words from the PWS heavyweight champion. He said, I'll make you famous, and I don't think in a good way.
And he's allowed to have words that strong when you have the most prestigious title in all of independent professional wrestling, the PWS heavyweight title.
Alex Reynolds and Kyle Reynolds just said bye-bye to Reality Check in a stunning, turning, shocking events here, Chad.
They've rescinded their memberships.
It's gonna be Too Cocky Kevin Matthews versus yours truly, Alex Reynolds.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for enjoying another night. PWS 6-year anniversary. Dream on.